Have you ever heard the phrase that 3 moves are as bad as a fire? You know, if you move a lot, you go through stuff and break it and all that. Well, I've got a phrase for you. I think one carpet replacement is as good as a move. It took me an exceedingly long time to come through the obstacle course that is my office. Everything else is out of the basement. Like the hallway, the main living room downstairs, everything is, floorless, right? Everything had to be off the floor. And I literally, right here next to me, have, like, it's pushing onto the green screen and everything. I have an air hockey table next to me. I could use the air hockey table as a coaster. It's right here next to me. I have just gaming and like equipment and chairs, and oh my gosh. I'm surrounded on all sides. It's a little ridiculous, but we're making it work. I am sacrificing for you so that we can do this daily live stream, even though I literally had to climb under my desk to get to my chair because everything is just covered, right? It's just, oh my gosh, there's so much in here. So, yes, we are doing a live stream today, even though it is just almost dangerous to be in here. Let's be honest. It's it's been a little crazy. But we are getting carpet. That is the best part about it. That is the whole shebang. The whole reason we're doing this is that the guy, a good family, well, not our family friend, but a family friend of ours, he has a friend, somebody that, close enough that we would go to dinner with them if that other friend was there together. We don't know him personally, but he's a great guy, really great guy, awesome team. We got to meet a little bit of his team. My wife has been here the whole day, to make sure everything ran smoothly, if they needed anything. I just barely got home. I teach, of course. But I just barely got home, and so far it looks great. I'm excited for the progress that they've made so far. But I just think it's funny. We had to push everything out off the floor in the parts that are getting new carpet. Some of you guys have probably been there before. You know that experience. But I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in here because there's, chairs and cushions and everything all crushed into my tiny little office. It's really funny. I've got my air hockey table. I've got a video about how we refurbished the air hockey table on my YouTube channel, but it's still working awesome. We took the legs off, and now it's just right here next to me. Like, literally, I can put my arm on it to rest. It's right here. So funny. Like, just vertically, right? It's like up and down. We had to push everything over. It's crazy. All right, well, let's play Connections. Let's forget how tight quarters we are right now, and let's see what happens. Let's see, Scissors, Goosebump, Heathers, Clothespin, Jaywalk, Seesaw, Dovetail, Chill, Crowbar, okay, I think I see something, Aeroplane, Shiver, Speed, Litter, Tingle, Marsala, and Loiter. All right, so the obvious thing, and this, I don't know, this could be a red herring, but I see Goosebump, Jaywalk, Dovetail, and Crowbar. It's a red herring! I knew it! I knew it! Golly. Oh, that's too funny. All right, well, here, I see another one. I see Jaywalk, right? It's illegal to jaywalk. It's illegal to speed. It's illegal to litter. It's illegal to loiter. Breaking the rules. All right, what was the other one? Crowbar. Maybe other tools? Crowbar. How about a chill, a shiver, tingle, and a goosebump. Goosebump. There you go. Callie's making fun of me because I fell head first into that red herring today. I know. I feel like these are drinks. Like a Marsala wine. You order a Crowbar. I don't know. Am I wrong there? Seesaw. Dovetail. When two things go together, they dovetail together. Clothespin has two parts that go together. Scissors have two parts that go together. I guess a seesaw? Shoot, it's one away. It's one away. Okay, so if that's one away, then also these might be one away as well. Marsala, like Marsala wine. Like a cooking wine. Crowbar, I feel like is a drink. Maybe I'm wrong. An aeroplane? Is an airplane aeroplane? Why is it spelled like that? Aeroplane. Is that a drink? Am I wrong there? You really just like bird emojis. SG, I think I won this one. You think you won this one? I don't know. I'm one away with these ones. Therefore, I am also one away with these ones. They sound like drinks. Marsala. Heathers? What's Heathers? I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't know. See, I'm nervous about getting it wrong. Then it'll still say I'm one away if it's wrong. Okay, what I said before was clothespin, right? Wooden thing. It's got a clasp that kind of hinges, puts together. A seesaw is a simple machine. It has a fulcrum. Scissors also have a fulcrum. I guess a crowbar. Crowbar creates a fulcrum. Hey! First class levers. Wait, why is it called first class? I'll have to look that up. I know all about simple machines, but are they classified into... Why would you call it first class? Interesting. Okay. Heathers, dovetail, marsala, and aeroplane. Oh, I would not have gotten that. I would not have gotten that. Oh, I do know Arrow. Arrow is a type of candy bar. Dove chocolate. Heath bar. I do not like Heath bars. I'll eat one. It's fine. It's not like a Whopper. I'm going to throw up if I eat it. But a Heath bar just gets stuck in your teeth. It's like, I don't know. I don't love a Heath bar. And then Mars, a Mars bar. I don't think I've ever had a Mars bar. Is that like a Snickers or a Three Musketeers or something? What is a Mars bar? I don't think I've ever had one. Who would know what Arrow is? Wait, where's Arrow from? Is that like a Canadian chocolate or something? Yeah, lever, a type of simple machine in physics. I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know it was classified into like first class, second class. I took a group of kids yesterday to a museum, and there was a set of pulleys, right? Like a rack of pulleys. And I was like, oh, these are simple machines. We were talking about simple machines. It was kind of fun. Seesaw being a lever, right? Like a fulcrum, right? Isn't that what it is? A fulcrum? Am I thinking of the right word there? Mars is some Twix, Snickers type stuff. Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, what's in an Arrow bar? I kind of want to look that up. Let me just... What is in an Arrow? Oh, I think I've seen one of those. This is a Canadian thing. This is a Canadian chocolate. I've seen this because someone went to go visit Canada, and they came back with like a million different flavors. Here we go, like this, a million different flavors. They had one that was hazelnut, another one was coffee, another one just straight chocolate. What's this one? Peppermint. Okay. And I guess they use like carbon dioxide or something. I don't know exactly how they do it, but they use carbon dioxide, I bet, to make bubbles as the chocolate hardens. And so the chocolate has this like almost wafery consistency. It's really neat. Just full of air. It's very light, very fluffy. Now a Mars bar. Mars. Let's see. A Mars bar is a popular chocolate candy featuring a chewy nougat base topped with caramel, all covered in milk chocolate. So this is a Mars bar. Okay, this feels kind of like a Snickers. Doesn't that feel Snickery to you? Except that it doesn't have the peanuts. So is a Mars bar everything but the peanuts? Huh. Giant Mars bar. That's funny. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know a Mars bar. It's like a Snickers without the peanuts. Interesting. All right. Well, I told you guys before, I don't know if you were on here when you saw it, but I am packed to the rafters right here. We spent a lot of last night after I took my son and a bunch of kids to a museum for fun, just for fun. We ended up coming back home, just my wife and I packed all of the stuff, all the things that usually are in our downstairs rooms that needed carpet. Well, the carpet's being laid. In fact, some of the carpet is in right now. They need to like stretch it and like carve the corners out and stuff. It's all just kind of like overlapping onto the walls and whatnot. So he's going to come back tonight and kind of trim it all up and make it look good. But yeah, we're in the process right now of getting carpet. So as a result, to get everything off the carpet, off of that flooring, I had to take everything out of that room and somewhere else. Some of it's in the garage. Some of it is right here next to me. Some of it is just, some of it's up in the family room upstairs. It's just like packed to the rafters everywhere but where everything is right now. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah, it feels very tight. It's very tight. Very, very tight. All right, let's play the mini. Mini, stuck behind a paywall, sadly. To donate, to give. Piece of equipment in curling or Quidditch. Oh, funny, a broom. Yeah, you would need a broom in curling and Quidditch. Tidbit of information. An idea. A tidbit of information. A morsel. I don't know. Prone to daydreaming. Someone that's prone to daydreaming is dreamy. I don't know. We'll come back. Athletic shorts, fabric, cotton, rayon, nylon, wool. Oh, wool. No, they're probably not wool. Jeez. All right, we'll come back. Flavor of purple lollipop, probably grape. Greek letter I's. Like ionic? I don't know. That might be wrong. Go to bat for. To vouch for. Award with daytime and primetime. How about primetime Emmys? Daytime Emmys. Erotic practice in 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my gosh. I have no idea. I don't know. Tidbit of information. Okay, I feel like I got this one wrong. This feels wrong, just like the answer to this one feels wrong. A tidbit of information. A datum. The singular of data. Datum. Prone to daydreaming. Oh, how about spacey? That's funny. Oh, wait, I do know that one. Athletic shorts. That's mesh. There it is. Okay, so what was the spicy answer? Okay, is that awkward? That's awkward that I don't know what that stands for. Is that bad? Does that mean I'm innocent? I'm prude? I have no idea what these letters... I don't want to Google it. I'm not looking it up. Don't even say it in the chat. Please don't even say it. Don't say it in the chat. We're keeping this family friendly here, but I cannot tell you the erotic practice in 50 Shades of Grey apparently is these 4 letters, but I don't know what it means, and I know it's probably something bad. But don't even say it. Don't Google it. Don't look it up. Tyson, if you're watching the replay, don't do anything. Okay, just skip ahead. Not even gonna look it up. I will just say it with a straight face. Just there it is. That's the answer, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. I literally don't know what it stands for. I literally do not want. I've heard it before. I don't know where I've heard it. Heaven forbid. I don't know where I've heard it. But I cannot tell you what it means. I don't know. To donate, to give. Piece of equipment in curling or Quidditch. A broom. I love that. You sweep the ice, you know. A tidbit of information. Datum or datum. Right? A singular data point. What will you start with the Wordle? Maybe no, I shouldn't. We actually did have the word datum a couple months ago, didn't we? Wasn't that the answer to the Wordle? Datum. A single data point is a datum. Prone to daydreaming. Spacey. Maybe we could start with spacey. I don't know. Here, before I can't look at the Wordle, or before I can't look at the chat anymore, give me an idea for what I should start with the Wordle. You got it in 5. Yeah, I think datum was in the summer. Athletic shorts fabric, mesh. It's very breathable, you know, as you're running. Flavor of a purple lollipop, likely grape. Either that or Marsala wine, maybe. Actually, speaking of, remember I was telling you that somebody came from Canada and they had an Arrow chocolate bar collection? There was like coffee Arrow bar and mint Arrow bar and caramel Arrow bar, just all these different flavors. And they also came with different flavors of, I think they were called wine gummies. And they don't have alcohol in them. Of course, they're gummies, right? But you try them and they're like, this is what port tastes like, or this is what Marsala tastes like. And it probably not, you know, it's like just gummies. But it makes kids feel like, oh, look, I'm doing something bad. I have these wine-flavored gummies. But really, they're probably just grape-flavored, you know. The Greek letter I. Oh, I do know that. Iota. My cousin was in a chapter of a fraternity, and his chapter was Iota. My chapter was Delta. We all had we had chapter names. I was in the Delta chapter, and he was in the Iota chapter. Let's see. To go to bat for, to vouch for. I've heard that pronounced different ways. I've heard vouch. I'm going to vouch for you. But I think the official is vouch. I'm going to vouch for you. Award with daytime and primetime categories. A daytime Emmy or a primetime Emmy. And then erotic practice in 50 Shades of Grey for short. Now, literally, this is embarrassing. I have no idea what it stands for. Do not say it in the chat. Do not Google it. It's only going to do bad things for you. I'm sure of that. But it is BDS&M, whatever that stands for. I'm going to quickly move on from there because I don't want to dwell on these things. Okay, Wordle, what you got for me? Before we start, did you guys have a 5-letter word? You got it in 3 today? Harry Potter jelly beans? Okay, well, that's all I got. Callie said beans. We'll play beans. B-E-A-N-S. Beans. Whoa. Callie, were you telegraphing an answer for me? Should I not have looked at the chat? I said, give me a 5-letter word. You saw it. I said, give me a 5-letter word before I'm not allowed to look at the chat anymore. And Callie said the word beans, the Harry Potter flavor beans, in the chat. And it gave me a B and an A and an S. The S is not in the right place, but holy smokes. Okay, I'm not looking at Callie's answers anymore in the chat because it might give me away answers. So B blank. It's not BS. B blank. A. S can't go there, so it's Blast. Could be blast. S has to go there. What if we get it in 2 today, you guys? What if we get it in 2? Could it be B-U? B-U-A? No, it's got to be S right there. I'm going to try it. Let's go! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have done it in 2 6 times. That's insane. Oh, that's insane. You were not telegraphing an answer to me? Okay, I thought for sure when I read that, I was like, okay, guys, give me something with 5 letters, so I can play for the Wordle. And you said, oh, I remember those Harry Potter jelly beans. No way. No way. That is wild. That is wild. I like, you know how I do this. I like take inspiration from some other game or something, right? I take, luckily a lot of the things in the mini crossword are 5 letters, right? So I put 5 letters in, and I was like, okay, what 5-letter word do you want? And here I said it. You said it in the chat. Golly. I can give you a starter in February. I time traveled, so I can't give starters until then. Oh, funny. Callie would not have given me an answer. That's so funny. So I said beans because I was asking for your ideas, and Callie had just happened to say something about Harry Potter jelly beans, the ones that, have the different flavors, and he tried a booger flavored one time. I think I probably have 2 at some point. And I thought maybe at first he was telegraphing an answer to me, but it gave me a B and an A in the correct place, and then an S in the wrong place, and it couldn't be BS. It's a bunch of BS. No, I'm just kidding. So it had to go in the 4th, so I'm thinking like B. Well, it wouldn't be beast because the E was already guessed, so I tried blast. That's insane. Oh, from broom. Oh, from broom. Yeah. Oh, from Quidditch. Yeah, we were talking about Quidditch. Piece of equipment in curling or Quidditch. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Wow. Callie, had you played the Wordle? Did you know what the word was? You probably just inadvertently gave me like this huge hint. Giant hint. That's crazy. Alrighty. Strands. That's just reality TV. Is this all about reality TV? I know nothing about reality TV. I don't watch reality TV. Some people watch like Survivor. Is that in there? Survivor? Is there a V? That looks like the word castle. Is there one about a castle? Okay. Apparently there's one about a castle, maybe. Whoa. Banishment? I'm just finding words, guys. Is this a specific one? Is this a reality TV show? Traitors? Oh, maybe the. This is news to me, guys. I do not watch reality TV. Reality itself is scary enough. The Traitors is a reality TV show. All the blue words are elements of the show. Okay. Faith. Faithful. Mission. Castle. Oh, there. Shield. Shield. The traitor? Lettish? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making up words. Okay, I've never seen this show. I didn't even know this was a show. It was surprisingly the third answer that I found was The Traitors. Apparently, that is a reality TV show. I'm so unglued from TV. It's funny at the first start of my classes, I try to keep the kids very engaged so that they get in the habit of not jumping to some game on the computer or something, right? I'm really trying to get them to get the most out of the class that they can, and so I'll joke. I'll say, I really want you to photography max in this class. This is something they would say. But I do find that these kids are very, very glued. I watched an interesting video yesterday. Maybe you guys have seen something like that about friction. Have you ever heard of the idea of friction? We have it so easy that any amount of unease is just intolerable to us, because we're so used to the ease of life. And the video I watched said it's good to introduce different types of friction to kids, to ourselves, allowing yourself to be bored, allowing yourself to do absolutely nothing and not look at a phone and just do something focused, or do absolutely nothing and allow yourself to be bored. Train your body to not be engaged in something. That's what they call friction. And I used that word today. I was explaining it to them. I was like, has anybody heard the term friction? I'm philosophizing. I'm trying to think of how I can incorporate it into a lesson just to allow myself to not be glued. And one of the things that I really pride myself in is that I'm not a TV watcher. I'm not glued to it. When the conversation comes up about the new Survivor episode, oh, did you see who got cut from the episode? I'm like, I don't care. I am not glued to that. I'm doing everything else. I'm okay. Friction what keeps you from slipping when you walk, except when you walk on the ice, right? Except you're Mario walking in an ice level. Yeah, but one of my friction points that I'm proud of is that I don't watch reality TV. I don't watch any TV. I find my entertainment somewhere else, and if I don't have that, I'm okay not being entertained. I'm perfectly fine just sitting and watching grass grow. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. People are like, oh, would you go to a deserted island without your phone for a month for $1,000 or whatever? I'm like, happily. Where's the plane ticket? Get me there. I am happy to do that. I can survive without mental stimulation for a while. Some science labs and universities have what's called an anechoic chamber, where you go inside and all of the sound is shut off. Literally, there's no echo, there's no anything. And after a while, once your ears adjust, you can hear your own heartbeat, right? You can hear the wind going into your lungs as you breathe in. Like, you're hyper aware of all these tiny little sounds. There's an urban legend that you can't be in there for more than 45 minutes or you go crazy. And I was like, I would love that. Sign me up. It's sensory deprivation. I'm like, oh, heck yeah, sign me up for that. I love that. I don't know. I'm strange. You know that. I'm just strange. You already knew I was strange, though. I would watch grass grow. Would I watch paint dry? No, I couldn't watch paint dry. I'd want to lick it. Callie, you're funny. Let's see. We're trying to solve in 4 words today in the letter box, so I'm definitely going to need your help, you guys. I see C-U-L, N, R, and P. I almost see the word culinary, but it's not going to work. E, D, H, M, I, and A. I really want to spell the word culinary. I was going to say diaper. I and A are on the same side, though. I want to use PH somehow. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. Oh, we could do CH. You're right. Charmed. Okay, we can't do charmed, because ED is on the same side. Charmer, like a snake charmer. Ruin. If we could double letters, we could say nipple. There's no O, like CION words or. You wish you could give me the words you did today? Was it beans? I'm going to write down charmer. I think that's a good one, but I don't know if that's how we start it. Charmer. And then PNLUID. Pin up. That's a word. Pin up. There's some naughty words in these puzzles today. Relic. RELIC. That's a good one. Ooh, wait a minute. Because if we do relic, that ends in a C. Relic. And then we play charmer. Because that starts with a C. Like a snake charmer. Run up. It's the run up to the election. There we go. Pad. Boom. Wait, what? We could have started with children? Are you kidding me? CHILDREN. Oh my gosh. We could have started with children. That's insane. Okay, Callie, now that I've done the puzzle, relic, charmer, run up, and pad, please tell me your words. How did you do it today? Relic. The C led to charmer. The R led to run up. And then pad. Sadly, I erased the word pin up. Oh, that's a wild answer. Children. Oh, great words. Hindrance, empirical, and laud. Wow, those are 3 killer words. Those are 3 awesome words for this. Wow. Okay. Hindrance. Where'd you come up with hindrance? Nah, you didn't do hindrance. Oh, hindrance. Is it really not DR? DE? Is it DR? Seriously? Hindrance? Hold on. Hindrance is the standard correct spelling, not hindrance. Although hindrance is sometimes seen as a common error or colloquialism, generally marked as incorrect by spell checkers and dictionaries. Hindrance means an obstruction or something that delays progress. It's hindrance, not hindrance, because the A from hinder dropped with the noun suffix ence was added. It's hallucinating. Okay, the AI is absolutely hallucinating right here. How funny. Okay. Yeah, empirical is a quality word. Empirical data, an empirical datum. Oh, pander's a good word too. Yeah, I'm impressed. You guys are wordsmiths. Look at you. Look at you. Well, speaking of wordsmiths, why don't we recap all of our answers, you wordsmiths? We started with the connections puzzle. We moved on to the mini crossword. We did the Wordle. We did the Strands. We did the letterbox. And if you're enjoying this, give this video a like. And as Callie always said, if you didn't enjoy this, dislike my video. Either way, it is engagement. And I'm happy about engagement. So do what Callie would do and dislike the video if you don't like it. Either way, engagement's engagement, right? Yeah, this is it's fun. I just love getting together and doing puzzles. Just really good. We do this every day. So if you like what you see, give this video a like and consider subscribing, because you're going to see me come up into your feed and we just do puzzles together. It's great. Sometimes we chat, sometimes we lurk. That other word you guys love using. We lurk in the chat. Alrighty, let's see. Are we all caught up? Yes, we're all caught up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at how we did in the connections puzzle. To break the rules, to jaywalk, to litter, to loiter, and to speed. The yellow category, a bit of response to strong emotions. Bit of a response to strong emotions. Chill, goosebump, shiver, and tingle. The blue category, first class levers. Apparently they're organized into classes. All right, Callie. We'll talk about the red herring too. The red bird herring. Clothespin, crowbar, scissors, and seesaw. Those are all levers. Of the first class. Didn't know that they were classified like that. And then starting with candy bars. Aeroplane for aero bars. The one with like poppy carbon dioxide balls in them. Dovetail, Dove chocolate. Heath for Heathers. And then Marsala for Mars bars. And Callie wants me to point it out, so we're going to point it out. Jaywalk, Goosebump, Crowbar, and Dovetail. And yes, it was a red herring, and yes, I fell head first into the red herring. I don't want to talk about it. All right. All right, in the mini crossword today, we had one across was donate, to give blood, to donate blood. Piece of equipment in curling or Quidditch. Mentally bookmark that one. Broom. Tidbit of information. Datum. Expensive scissors are first class levers. Cheap scissors are economy class levers. Yeah, I love it. The business class. Prone to daydreaming, spacey. Mesh, the athletic shorts fabric. Flavor of a purple lollipop, grape. Unless it's port. Maybe it's a wine gummy and it's port. Greek letter I, iota. And then to go to bat for, to vouch for. Award with daytime and primetime categories. Got your primetime Emmy, your daytime Emmy. And then don't Google it. Don't look it up. I literally don't know what it stands for, but I've heard it before somehow. Erotic practice in 50 Shades of Grey for short is BDSM. Sure, sure. I literally don't know what it stands for. Help. Don't say it in the chat, please. Oh my gosh. Maybe look it up in a private browsing window or something. No, don't do that either. No. Just don't. I don't know. You're on your own. And Tyson, just go to bed early. Just don't be here. All right, in the Wordle, we got from the chat, from what Callie said, he was like, oh, Quidditch, right? I had some every flavor beans from Harry Potter one time. And I thought, oh, let's play beans, because I said, hey, give me an idea in the chat, and nobody said anything. So Callie said something about every flavor beans, the booger flavored ones, the bogey flavor. And so I tried beans, and it gave us the B and the A. I thought you were telegraphing an answer for me. I literally thought you were like passing an answer to me. Nope, just a lucky guess. Beans, and that gave us the S in the wrong place. It couldn't have been BSA. That doesn't make sense. So it had to go in the fourth. And so B blank AS blank. The first thing I thought of was blast. And I don't know if there was another answer that would use those. Beast, but we already guessed the E, so that wouldn't work. So just incredible. All right. The next one, the Strands puzzle. That's just reality TV, and I don't watch reality TV, so you guys are on your own with this one. The Traitors apparently is a TV show. Faithful, Mission, Banishment, Castle, and Shield apparently are all things having to do with that TV show. I don't know. That's news to me. Totally new. Never seen it. And then the letterbox today, we did in 4. We had to do it in 4. We did it in 4. I said relic, and then charmer, like a snake charmer, and then run up and pad. And I love how Callie did it in 3 today. He said hindrance, not hindrance, hindrance. I didn't know you dropped the E. Hindrance. And then empirical. Love that word. What a word. What a college level word. Empirical. And then laud. To laud and proclaim. Love it. Awesome. Oh, how did they solve it yesterday? Obviously and yacht. And I said jackal, livid, stability. I don't know. You just start mushing words together, huh? Awesome. Well, good. If you like what you see today, give this video a like. Consider subscribing. Today was a wild day for school. I'm still kind of feeling out my new classes. My 3rd period class today, the 3B, is going to be a rodeo. So we'll see how that one goes. My 4th period is usually the rowdy one, and the 4th period I think is going to be the quiet one. So I'm kind of excited about that one. Anyway, thanks for a great stream. Thanks for all you guys do in the chat and just supporting me. I'm just excited to be here. So thanks for everything, and I will catch you on the next one. See you guys.